It's like a mystery. I know you see, and you see this when you feel like home. Hey guys, Steve-O here from Movies and TVs on the ball. And I am kind of got a question for you guys, or just kind of want to get a conversation started. Don't know that you're probably seeing a bunch of my videos and I'm trying to get the conversations. So I just wanted to see if most people are watching, but I always had a question, with the release of both um, the Spider-Man No Way Home and Deadpool and Wolverine. My I looked at those two films that came out and they really gave a lot of people fan service. And one thing I kind of see with a lot of other Marvel films that I haven't really watched, mainly because I don't have time because I work so much, but I've kind of noticed that a lot of films that Marvel has been producing recently haven't really done what the fan service done. Look at DC. I think DC um, got stuck in a pit where they basically tried so hard to copy the Marvel Cinematic Universe that they got Marvel kind of basically overshadowed them because they tried so hard to put everything in Batman v Superman. But that's a different story. My kind of rant or more pondering question is, what's your thoughts on what do you think in the modern Marvel films? Because I think Marvel movies, or the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, really peaked with Avengers Endgame, and I felt like that was kind of the last side of seeing the Avengers. And I think where they've gone from now is they're still trying to kind of catch that magic, and then they caught the magic in the bottle first time back in 2021 with Spider-Man No Way Home, which I feel like did a great job of bringing the characters together. They really bringing the all three Spider-Man together. It wasn't just a throwaway gag. It was, it really made the film work because you had the villains were there, and I think the villain, we got to see Doc Ock after Spider-Man 2. We got to see Electro and Green Goblin, and I think Jamie Foxx and Alfred Molina and um, and um, Green Goblin name's fading from me. This is just a quick rant, but William Dafoe did a really great job of really bringing back to life these characters and really brought it. And then when you had both, Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield back in Spider-Man, to me, I feel like they did a really good job of not only just bringing the fans what they wanted, but really giving both um, both Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire their third and fourth film that they were given, and so I think that worked really well for the film itself. And when I looked at the then after that film came out and we kind of cheered, and I watched a video today about somebody saying, has it's kind of rubbed off on us, the kind of the hype of Spider-Man No Way Home. And I would like to know what your thoughts are on Spider-Man No Way Home. That's not the point of this video. There's more videos more about kind of like bringing fan service, and I think doing it right. because if you look at doing fan service right, in The Flash, for instance, bringing back Michael Keaton, which I felt like was the was a way just to get people into it, but I feel like The Flash was sort of the last gasp of the Snyderverse, which I feel like and I'd like to know what your thoughts. Do you feel like it? To me, I don't know if it failed it, but I think it really kind of went out. The DCEU went out on a whimper, and I'm really excited to see what DCU. But with talking about the Flash and how um, the Flash and having Michael Keaton back as Batman didn't really work as well as DC hoped. I think Marvel did a really good job as giving, all three Spider-Man, not just the fact that they worked together, but the cameos actually meant something at the end of the film. And then you look at something like, and you look at something like Deadpool and Wolverine, and those two films, or that film itself, really helped X-Men Origins kind of forgave, I wouldn't say forgave X-Men Origins, but it really sort of uh, kind of erased the X-Men Origins to really giving what fans truly wanted. We got to see the uh, iconic Deadpool suit mixed in with the iconic yellow and blue Wolverine suit costume. And I think it worked great because we finally see Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman have amazing chemistry together, which you didn't really see on page in X-Men Origins, but you do see it here. And they brought something to it. And I also kind of think because the film also works with um, the film works with the whole 20th Century Fox thing. I feel like that kind of works a little bit better. But the point of this video is kind of looking at both kind of how you bring. I think Marvel did it right to bring the characters together, bring these characters together, and make it work in a intertwining way. And I think bringing back, Blade. I don't know if you've seen it, but spoilers for Deadpool Wolverine, bringing back Blade, we get to see Gambit with Channing Tatum, who did an amazing job, and we also got to see, Elektra from Deadpool or Daredevil, excuse me, and the Elektra movie, and these movies that didn't do so well really kind of redeemed themselves, and and it's the same way as seeing John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic, but that's in more Doctor Strange Part 2. But I do kind of think that, I guess where I'm going with this rant for this video is, I do think that these two films are probably the best films that at least made at least since the Endgame, I think Endgame and these two films kind of worked, but let me know what your thoughts are on both Deadpool, Wolverine, and the Spider-Man No Way Home. Do you feel like those two films work as more for fan base more, or like just gotta get fans in seats, or do you feel like they work as a cohesive story? Do you feel like it was kind of a forgiveness for both Spider-Man 3? Well, I think Spider-Man 3 has gotten a little bit more of a respect now, but I do think going back to the Spider-Man films, I think it really resurrected Spider-Man, both Amazing Spider-Man 3 and a Spider-Man 4, if you will, in a way. And I think that this really resurrected Deadpool, really forgave X-Men Origins. So I do believe in some ways that both Spider-Man No Way Home and Deadpool and Wolverine are a forgiveness letter from Marvel to talk about the Marvel Cinematic or for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But that's my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are on this this film, these films. Keep the comments pretty, basic, as we don't want to. We're just all friends here talking about movies. We want to keep it chilled. But let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from anybody that's interested in all this kind of stuff, like I am. What's your thoughts on, do you think Deadpool and Wolverine did it better than Spider-Man No Way Home, or is it pretty equal? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, swing a web, you're a Spider-Man, and have a Deadpool day. Peace.